guys, it's Beth and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be highlighting a brand that I think deserves so much more attention than they get on YouTube, and that brand is Alamar Cosmetics. They have such good products and I don't know why more people aren't talking about them, and I think a lot more people need to be talking about this brand because their stuff is so good. So I'm going to be doing a look using all of the products that I own from Alamar Cosmetics and explaining why I love them. So if you want to see that, then just keep watching. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to do is start off with the eyes, and I already primed my lid with the Milani eyeshadow primer, and now I'm going to move into this palette. This is the Alamar Cosmetics Reina del Caribe Volume 1 eyeshadow palette, and this is what it looks like on the inside. It is so stunning. This is actually one of my favorite palettes of all time. I used the crap out of this. It is beautiful. Everything in here is so smooth and pigmented, and these shimmers are not playing around. Watch this. Look at that. This shimmer is insane. And then this one makes a beautiful highlight on the face as well. So I'm going to create a look with this. I'm probably going to use like everything in this palette, so let's just go ahead and get started. So to start off this eye look, I'm going to go in with Cocoa Taxi, which is this kind of yellowy orangey color. It kind of reminds me of like Sunny D or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna start the look off with Cocoa Taxi in the crease, just as my transition shade. I love this color. It is so pretty to just throw all over the lid, up into the crease, and be done. These shadows are super pigmented, super easy to blend. I never ever have a problem with these eyeshadows. They are just great quality. They also have a Reina del Caribe Volume 2 palette. I haven't gotten that one yet, but I do want it. I love their eyeshadows. Okay, so now that I have Cocoa Taxi all in the crease, I'm going to now go in with Tropico, which is this nice burnt orange color. So beautiful. This is another one of those shadows that I can just put all over the lid and up into the crease for a one shadow look and call it a day. So I'm gonna start building that up on the outer corner and up into the crease and start bringing it inward on the lid. And look how beautifully those shades just blend right into each other. I'm actually gonna go in with this first brush and blend those edges. Just wait until you guys see these shimmer shadows. They are to die for. Also, if you're wondering what I have on my face so far, I will post everything in the description box below. It's so funny, every time I sit down to do my makeup, this eye starts watering and then this nostril starts running. Like, why? I don't understand. But anyway, now I am going to go in to the shade Guantanamera, which is this kind of burgundy shade down here. But it's this kind of burgundy shade down here. Really pretty. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with this small crease brush and into that Guantanamera shade, and I am going to start putting that on the outer corner to deepen this look up a little bit. And I love how well all of these tones work together. I feel like this is just such a cohesive palette. It's so easy to create looks using it. And I love that you can get like a nice summery look with this, or you could even transition this palette into fall with these orangey tones. A nice like brown orangey smoky eye would be beautiful in the fall. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm going to move into some of the shimmer shades, and I'm first gonna start off with El Melocon. And again, I do not speak Spanish, so some of these names are kind of hard for me to pronounce, but I'm trying my best, so just bear with me. So I'm gonna go take this little precise pencil brush and go into this kind of like green, gold, silver, shimmery color. Such a beautiful shade, one of my favorites in the palette. And I'm going to get that on the inner third of the lower lash line. Look at that. Like, that is glowing. So stunning. So next I'm going to go into Celia, which is this kind of teal aqua color, and I'm going to put that on the middle third of the lower lash line, blending into Alamar Cosmetics. Oh, sorry. Can you tell I'm Midwestern? I just said, oh, sorry. Oh, look at those shimmers. They are so pretty. And this look will tie together once I am done. Just wait, I will pull it together. And then I'm gonna take this flat brush, and this is actually an Alamar Cosmetics brush. It comes in their Ojitos brush trio, the volume 1 I think it's called, or something like that. But this is actually one of my all-time favorite brushes. I use this one all the time. And I'm going to take this one. I don't know how to pronounce that one at all. I don't even want to try. I don't want to butcher it, but it is the shimmery like cobalt blue, and I'm going to take that on the outer third of the lower lash line and kind of wing it out underneath there. Again, so pigmented. Look at that. This looks insane right now, I know, but again, we will pull we will pull it together. I just wiped off that brush, and I'm actually going to go into Cafecito, which is the dark brown in the palette, and I'm going to continue that winged shape onto the upper lash line with this, just so, you know, to balance out that wing that's kind of like bottom heavy. So I'm going to get that across the upper lash line and then wing it out. I just work in small sections and kind of just press the brush against my lash line. I'm going to bring that all the way to the inner corner. I'm actually now going to load up my brush with some of that brown shadow and spray it just to really define that wing on the outer corner of the eye. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to the inner corner, and I'm gonna go in with La Costa, and this is like a holy grail eyeshadow shade for me. It is beautiful on the inner corner. It's beautiful as a highlight on the cheekbones and around the face, which I will show you. Oh, look at that. Blinding. Don't even have to wear these shimmers wet because they just pack such a metallic punch on their own. And I like to bring my inner corner highlight like up this way. I just like how that looks on my eye shape. And then before we finish the eyes, I'm actually going to move on to the face. I just like to do my brows and mascara last because that way I won't get any of my powder products in them. So the next thing, this is like holy grail status for me. If you follow me on Instagram, which I will have linked below, you already know this, but this is the Alamar Cosmetics, obviously, Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio, and I have the shade Medium Tan. Looks like this. These are like the perfect bronzers in my opinion. I like to use this one all over. I use this one kind of in here to like deepen it up and add a little bit more of a contoured effect. This shade I love. As you can see, it's been super used by me. I use it under my eyes to brighten. I use it down the center of my face. It's a really great powder, and these aren't like dry and matte and chalky. I would consider them a satin. They have absolutely no shimmer in them, but they don't look chalky and matte and dry on the face. They have just enough of like a little bit of a sheen, again no shimmer in them, to look super natural on the face. So I am gonna start off with the bronzer, and this is called Soltera. Again, I have the medium tan shade. They have a deeper one and a lighter one, so they have options for you to fit your skin tone. And I'm going to take this on a fluffy brush and just start bronzing up my skin with these. Ooh. These are like some of my favorite bronzers ever. Look at that. And again, these aren't going to make you look shimmery or dewy or glowy. They're just going to give you that like natural finish. Like if you think about how your skin looks without any makeup or anything on it, like that natural little bit of a sheen that your skin has, that's kind of how this looks. So I just take it on the cheeks, around the hairline, down the nose, on the chin and down the neck. And then I go into the deepener, and this is called Always Summer, and I kind of just take my brush so it's a little flattened, and I go in with the side of the brush, and I get that right under my cheekbones. So they say that this is not a contour palette, it is a bronzer palette, but I think the tones work really well to contour on my skin tone. And I'm not like crazy on like powder contouring and using those really cool tone shades. I really like the warmer tones. So if you are like me, you will love this. And now we are going to go into the Colorete blush trio, and I have the shade Fair Light. I really need to buy the medium tan palette, but this is what this one looks like. It is, you can tell I love this. But I'm actually gonna go in with this shade today, and this is called Scorcher. I think it'll look really good with the eye look we have going on. And these, again, they are not sparkly or like super shimmery, but they have that nice glow to them. I don't know if you can tell just by looking at them as I move them around. They have this sheen to them, but it's not sparkly or glittery or super thick shimmer or anything like that. So I'm just gonna put that on the cheeks. And this is my e.l.f. blush brush. This is like my favorite blush brush ever. Ooh, look at that. See how it just kind of gives my skin a natural sheen? I think even if you like to stick with matte blushes, you will still like these. I like a lot of blush, so I apply a lot, but you can add as little or as much as you like. Again, on my nose, chin, and forehead. I just really like how that looks. And then before I go in with setting spray, I'm going to go back to the Brighten and Bronze Complexion trio, and I'm going to take the brightener shade, and this one is called I'm Woke. And I'm going to get that on my brush and brighten up underneath the eyes with that. I love this so much. Look at that, so good. Just brightens the under eyes so beautifully. And if you bring your blush too high, this can help tame that a little bit. Then I like to take it down the center of my face, just for some added brightness. You can even take this underneath your contour if you got a little carried away. Just such a good palette. I've actually seen the owner, Gaby, the creator of Alamar Cosmetics, use the brightener shade with a sponge to set her under eye. I haven't used it that way yet, but yeah, these three things are definite must-haves in my book. So I am going to set my face with some setting spray, and we will be right back. Okay, so I set my face and I added the ColourPop cream gel liner in the shade Teaspoon. This is the old packaging. It's just this nice green color. I thought that would look pretty. I'm gonna go into I'm Woke again, and I'm going to take that underneath my brow to highlight and add some lift right there. Look at that, so pretty. And then to make sure everything is blended, I'm going to take that first crease brush that I used and just make sure everything is blended together and seamless. Okay, so now we're going to highlight the face, and I'm going to go into the eyeshadow palette and use Lacoste. This, I really hope, I have a feeling she's coming out with this as like a single to use as highlighter, because this is so good. Watch. Beautiful. I know she's been working on highlighters, and when I say she, I'm talking about Gaby, the creator of this brand. Pretty sure she's working on highlighters, and I saw her like hint around that Lacoste was going to be coming out as a highlighter. So I cannot wait for that, because this is one of my favorites to use as a highlighter, because just look how pretty that is. Like, it doesn't look chunky or like this metallic strip. It just looks like a beautiful sheen on the skin. And I just highlighted my blemish there, but oh well. Okay, so I just put that on the cheekbones above the brow, and the cupid's bow and the chin. So I'm just gonna take my sponge and kind of press that in. And now I am going to apply some brows, some mascara, and we will be back for the lips. Okay, so brows and mascara are done. Again, if you want to know what I'm wearing, I will mention it in the description box below. I want this video to be all about Alamar. So the next thing I'm going to do is the lips, and I am going to line my lips with this amazing lip liner. This is the Desnudas lip liner in the shade Dulce, and I'm pretty sure these are eye safe. I'm pretty sure I've seen Gaby use them on her eyes and say that their lip liners are eye safe. They have 4 different shades in this, I believe. Again, I have the one called Dulce, and I am going to line my lips with this. And I don't know about you, but I personally like lip liners that you can sharpen because you get more product. That's just my personal preference. I mean, I do like the kind that you like twist up, but this, I really like the sharpenable lip liners. And it is super creamy, not hard to apply at all. And I love the tone of this lip liner. I'm gonna overline my lips a little more dramatically than I normally would. And these lip liners last a long time on the lips as well. And look at that tone. Like, that is just such a beautiful nude. Again, they have more shades, or no, actually I think they only have 3 shades of the lip liner. I think there's Dulce, Coqueta, and their new birthday suit one, which I want so bad because they just turned, I think, 2 years old in May. So they came out with a birthday suit in their Desnudas glosses and lip liner. And then I'm just gonna fill in my lips with this lip liner. I really hope that she decides to come out with like some bullet lipsticks because I know that they would be amazing. So that is the lips, and I am going to go over them with this Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, and this is in the shade Cheeky. Love this, and I think it will just look really pretty with the tones we have on the cheeks and the eyes. Oh yeah, look at that. These glosses smell heavenly. Ooh, so juicy. I don't have any of the Alamar Cosmetics glosses yet, but I need to get on it. I am like living for this look that I have going on right now. So I'm going to go over the products that I have one more time. And again, I will have everything. I will have the Alamar Cosmetics website linked in the description box. So the first thing I used was the Alamar Cosmetics Reina del Caribe Volume 1 palette. And we used every single shade in here, and even used this one as our cheekbone highlighter, which is amazing. So I have all of these on my eyes. Beautiful, beautiful shades. Such a good palette. I think it is really versatile. It's one of my all-time favorite palettes ever. And it's just really good. Great quality, great colors. Can't go wrong with this one. If you like warm tones, it's definitely a must-have. And then I used the Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio. Again, they will, I'm sure, have something for your skin tone. They have 2 other shades. Love this one for my skin tone. Perfect, like holy grail status. All of these things that I use are like holy grail status. So definitely love that one. And then the Colorete blush trio, really, really good. I love these shades. These 2 are my favorites. I don't use this one as much. It is really pretty though, but these 2 are stunning. Again, they have more shades in that as well. And then they, like I said, they have the Ojitos brush trio, the volume 1. This brush came in that. There's a flat brush that I use to do like cut creases sometimes, and then like a fluffy blending brush, which is around here somewhere. But this one is like my favorite brush in that trio. I use it all the time. And then last we have the Dulce lip liner. Love this lip liner. It is a big favorite of mine. You can't go wrong with any of these products, honestly. Gaby knows what she's doing. She is a Cuban Latina woman, powerhouse, a curvy queen, and I absolutely love her. I follow her on Instagram. I will post her Instagram handle below. She's amazing. She knows what she's doing with makeup and the formula. She's a makeup artist. So yeah, I just really think this brand needs a lot more attention than it gets. It is so good. Everything is amazing quality. The prices are really good as well. They're I mean, they're going to be more than drugstore. This is an indie brand, but I think they're priced really fairly. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video of me spotlighting a wonderful Latina owned brand. And again, the link to shop their website will be down below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and also subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!